Hello guys and welcome back to 1000 days of Minecraft Hardcore. This is a video where all my videos till 1000 days are comprised into one video. So let's get started with this 1000 days straight away. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment. It would help out a lot. Thank you and enjoy.
Hello guys and welcome to Season 3 Episode 1 of Minecraft Hardcore. As we died in our last world, the Tales of the Whales, we're going to start a new world, but this time on the 1.20.2, and we will name it the Tales of the Dragons, like before the Tales of the Whales, but this time it will be dragons. So yeah, I hope it's gonna be an awesome season, and I hope you like it, and please make sure to subscribe. And I'm also playing on a random seed this time, because last time I knew everything about the seed and this took a little bit the fun of the game, and now it's a random seed. So let's go. We spawned in the taiga, and let's get chopping some wood and let's speedrun the game, so we can get really overpowered really fast. I found my first diamonds in a buried treasure chest. I found a spider dungeon and fought my first monster in this world, a spider, and you won't believe what I found in this chest. Yes, an OP golden apple. That's crazy. A short while later, I found a ruin portal which contained, you wouldn't believe me, another golden apple. Another enchanted golden apple. That's crazy. In this world I am not going to sleep any nights away, so in my second night I went down in a water cave and mined some diamonds. I mined a diamond by mistake with a stone pickaxe, as you can see in some seconds, and I also nearly drowned there, so yeah, half a heart. That's pretty lucky, I think. that we have slain the Ender Dragon and collected our trophy, the Ender Dragon egg, let's go to the Outer End Island to find an end city with hopefully a ship to get an elytra to travel around my world really fast. So I turned my render distance really high up to 32 chunks and I looked around and first saw nothing, but then I saw in the distance a giant entity with a ship. That's huge! So let's go there and slay some Shulkers. get some Schalke shares, also to get some Schalke boxes, and maybe some more good loot. So I carefully bridged and enapelled my way over to this end city. Now that we are there, let's loot this whole thing. Where I was on 1.5, I thought this would be the end of this world. But it wasn't. You can see it right now that I survived it, even though I was only on a half world. Some decent loot out of the end city, but as I tried to get the advancement, great view from up here, as you can see in the end now, my recording stopped, so you won't see it, and that's pretty sad. After that I built up to the end ship and looted the chest and got my first elytra. This is awesome. I also collected the Ender Dragon head in front of the ship and got back to the overworld. Once I was there, I did put unbreaking on my elytra so that it doesn't break that easily. I merged some gear together so that I got better tools and armor. I made myself the remaining diamond tools, a diamond axe and a diamond helm. I traded a bunch of sticks with a Fletcher so I can get some emeralds to buy me some mending books, which I need for my tools and armor to get them maxed out. So I traded with a villager and got to working on a trade for my librarian to get mending. I finally got mending again for 32 emeralds, and this time I took it. The first mending book immediately went on my Elijah, so it doesn't break whatsoever. I traded some more sticks with my Fletcher to get all the mending books I will need. I enchanted some tools and armor with my levels from the Ender Dragon to get some better tools and armor, and yeah, I got some decent enchantments. I bred some turtles to get some turtle eggs to build an overpowered gold farm. This gold farm, however, is not from my design, it's from ENX04, and I will leave a link down in the description. For this farm I also need some obsidian for the nether portals, so I got to mining some obsidian. Without any trouble, I made my way to the nether roof. After I got in the nether roof, I picked up some portals, which I'm not going to show you because this is really boring stuff. I also got a return to sender achievement, and now began digging out the room for the gold farm, which we are going to build. I need this gold farm because it's a good source of XP, it's easy to build, and you must not build an enderman farm, which is terrifying because you can build on top of the void and you can fall into the void and die. So this farm is also very effective for gold ingots, so this will be a big plus for future projects in this world. After some enchanting at my gold farm, I ran out of lapis lazuli, so I had to go mining some in the water cave. And I also found a pretty rare find, the deep slate coal ore. That's rare. Stuff done, let's get to build something great. And oh my god, we found a fossil! That's awesome and rare. If we want to build something great, we must of course gather first resources, so let's do this real quick. After this little sandstone gathering montage, you can now see a time-lapse of me building a lighthouse in front of our village. First episode of this new hardcore world. I hope you guys liked it, and please make sure that you are subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Season 3 Episode 2. In this episode we are going to build an iron farm, as you can see right now in the time lapse. This is also from my own design, and you can see it works. Like a charm, look, they are burning iron golems away. This is awesome. Episode I also want to get overpowered. For this, where we need to get to the Nether and find some bastions and find some netherite templates and also maybe some ancient debris or netherite in those bastions. As you can see right now, we're raiding some bastions. I looted 3 of them to get 3 templates, so yeah, that took a while. So now enjoy this montage of me looting 3 bastions. So now that we got the smithing templates out of the way, we can start mining for some ancient debris, as you can see now in a little mining montage. Let's go! To duplicate the smithing templates, we also need some diamonds, and as I didn't have enough diamonds, I went down in the cave and got mining some diamonds. So, as you can see right now in this time lapse. I gathered, I crafted myself those smithing templates I would need for my armor and tools to upgrade them, and also I crafted myself 10 netherite ingots. So yeah, and then I went on and got myself full netherite armor and tools, as you can see in a few seconds. Finally have full netherite armor and tools. So now that we have those out of the way, let's get some totems of Undying. For this I searched a pillager outpost and got killing a pillager captain. So I flew to a village next to my village with the bad omen effect and started to raid and summon some iron golems to help me out. Beforehand I kept some villagers safe in a house in this village, so I won't lose this raid. Now you can see a time lapse of me fighting this raid. Was nothing very exciting like a raid. I got 4 totems. I missed 1 totem because they killed themselves in a house, and now you can see in any second how I killed the last Revenger. So this is how I got totems in Minecraft Hardcore. After that I wanted to get a bow that is really powerful, so I went to my gold farm and enchanted one and named it Long Bow. Now that we got some grindy stuff out of the way, I don't want to bore you with some more material gathering montages, so I will just build. As you can see now here in a time lapse, we are building a harbor with a ship in front of it. Now that we have built the storage house and the harbor, let's make a path going from the harbor to the lighthouse that we built in the last episode, as you can see now in the time lapse. That we are done with the building part of this video, let's go to the depths of the ancient city to find the Swiftseek free book to get our last few armor pieces fully maxed out. After finding some Swiftseek 2 books and some enchanted golden apples, we went to the fiery house of the Nether to get Soul Speed free. So now that we are finally fully maxed out in shiny netherite armor with all the enchantments you can wish to get on your armor, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to be subscribed and leave a like. Goodbye, and I will see you in the next one. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. In the last episode we built this awesome looking harbor, and from the thumbnail you may guess we will steal an iceberg. So without further ado, let's jump straight into today's building. But firstly, I must of course get some new enchantments on some of my tools to get some free place for the project I have planned. This project will be on a mushroom island. For this I will touch all the mushrooms, get all the mushroom blocks and stems and things like that. And now you can see in a time lapse how I am removing all the mushroom from this mushroom island. So yeah. After the removal of the mushrooms on this island, let's steal the iceberg and rebuild it on the mushroom island. the interior of this iceberg, we also need some blue ice, so I stole another iceberg to get those blue ice. In this iceberg, we will build a snow farm with 2 snow golems and some interior, so it looks like a icy cave and that's it. It's an icy cave with 2 snow golems. So enjoy this time lapse. But you may be asking yourself, why do you need a snow farm? For what do you need such an amount of snow? Well, let me tell you, I watch many YouTubers. Some of them play also hardcore, some of them play survival, and I like also the word of Looney, if you know him. It's a Minecraft hardcore YouTuber which is currently on his second season because he sadly lost his first one, but he is a great YouTuber, and yeah, I have this idea of him because he does use snow blocks for outlining some bigger projects, and as I have planned bigger projects in my world, I want to use also snow blocks to outline bigger projects because they're easy to mine and easy to get. That is what I want. So I also need for this a good shovel. As you can see right now, I'm enchanting it with mending so it doesn't break anymore, and I can get infinite snowballs through those two snow golems. So now that we have the building part out of the way, let's build a hoglin farm to get a stable food supply, as we are currently eating carrots and that is not a good food supply, and I want to eat cooked pork chop, so that is better than carrots. So now that we have a stable food supply, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next episode of Minecraft Hardcore. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore. In the last episode we stole this iceberg and built it on this mushroom island. On this episode we are going to build a harbor wall heavily inspired by the harbor wall of Lindau, as you might see in the video. And now, without further ado, let's jump straight into the building process. In this time lapse, we reached 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. this is awesome. Let's keep going with this awesome world and also enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Let's add some finishing touches to the build, some doors to get in and out over the bridge. Yeah. If you're wondering about the creeper head in my inventory, I got this from a thunderstorm. I tried to record, but I wasn't sure if it's gonna work, so I didn't record it. And yeah, you see I have a thunderstorm. I got it with a lightning bolt. And now, to finish up this episode, let's build a slime farm, a swamp. And I'll also show you some footage of it working at the end. So it's that done. Please make sure to be subscribed and like the video, and I will catch you all on the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. Last episode we built this awesome harbor wall, heavily inspired by the harbor wall of Lindau, and now I have a problem. I want to build with a big variant of blocks, and such as concrete, sand and gravel, but those are things you can't get very easily. So in today's episode we are going to fix that and build a sand tuber to get unlimited sand, concrete and gravel. And also we are going to build a barn because we need to decorate the sand tuber with some wool. For the sand tube I needed honey blocks, so I got to reading some bees and got some honey blocks. As you can see now, we have the 10 we need. And now you can see in the time lapse we are building the sand tube. Now that that's done, let's build finally the barn and get some sheep in to get the wool needed to build the sand duper. In the end, a good looking storage system. For the roof of the barn I decided to use red terracotta, so I got to a mesa near my end portal and mined a ton of it. Let's add some leaves and bushes around so that it looks more overgrown. of wool, I made myself the best possible shears in Minecraft. I started to mine out layers for the different kinds of wool colors, and I realized pretty quickly a terrible mistake I have made. The mistake I've made was that mining stone with just pure hands is so inefficient. So I got to a good nether fortress and got myself 3 wither heads to spawn the wither and get a fully powered beacon to get haste 2 and mine faster so I can get this project finally done. I got myself the fully powered beacon and put haste 2 on it, and finally got mining the remaining layers faster than the other 3 before. After quite some time, I finally got all the wool needed for this project. So I went to my goat farm and repaired all my tools so they wouldn't break, because they were really damaged because I mined a lot of stone with them and dirt. Now let's finally build the storage system for the sand duper. I use snow blocks as placeholders for the concrete I wanted to use in this build, which I would add later. Now let's have a look at the thing working and finish up the storage system. So now with that done, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already done that, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 6th episode of Minecraft Hardcore. In the last episode we built this awesome looking barn and also this awesome sand duper. In today's episode we are going to build something to make this sand duper look better, and also we are going to build a river skeleton farm for unlimited river skeleton skulls at the end of the video. So now let's jump straight into mining some blackstone for today's build project at a bastion. So now that we have gathered all the blackstone we need for this project, let's finish up the wool farm we built in the last episode to get finally some black wool also for this project. So now that we have gathered all the resources necessary to build this project, let's build the first dragon in this Minecraft hardcore world. The Tales of the Dragons. After that, let's build a simple river skeleton farm. I will of course leave a link down in the description. after testing this thing and seeing that it works really well, this is it for today's episode. I hope you guys liked it, and please make sure to be subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 6th episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. In the last episode, we built this awesome looking dragon head. In today's episode, we're going to build a bridge and a raid farm to get unlimited totems, emeralds and redstone. So let's jump straight into the video by removing the village I lived in, because it just looks ugly and I didn't want to see it anymore, so I removed the whole village and its pathways. Also, I did some terraforming so that it would look a lot nicer than it does right now. This whole project, I just want to build an interconnected city here at this village, and don't worry, I will rebuild all the houses that I destroyed in the future episode. So yeah, enjoy the video. Here you see me building the frame for the bridge. I really struggled with the design because it was very hard and very difficult to find the right shape. I wanted it first to look like it's circular, and then I moved the circle lower down so it would look more like a bridge and not a circle over a bridge, a half circle, yeah. And this is what you now see in the time lapse. I'm right now building just a frame of a bridge, and then I will use some stone and stone bricks to build the actual bridge then. I added a railing and some lampposts so that it wouldn't be dark at night at the bridge. Yeah. And I also did a little path so that you can walk from the harbor world to the bridge. And then I did some more terraforming, as you can see. But then disaster struck. I slept on accident in a bed and got the advancement, and my statistics went up by 1. Slept in a bed, and I wanted to make a sleepless hardcore Minecraft, so that's pretty bad. For the raid farm I wanted to use, I needed a better sword without not better fire aspect and the sharpness. So I got to my enchanted table and enchanted it. Now I will build the stacking raid farm designed by EMX4. I will of course leave a link down in this description if you want to build it for yourself. So now enjoy this time lapse of me building this awesome raid farm. So I tested the raid farm, and after a while you will see it really started to lag my game, and I just wondered why does it lag my game so much. And after I got out and back in, I found what I have done wrong. forgot to remove a block that led to all the items getting stuck in one place and lagging my whole laptop because there were too much entities in space. Second attempt, however, the farm worked really well and everything went as it should, and this farm just produces a lot of emeralds, tokens, gunpowder and defense. So if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to be subscribed and like this video. And I hope I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back to the 8th episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. In the last episode we built this awesome looking bridge, and in today's episode we're going to build a sea snake or a sea dragon. I leave it to you what you call it. I intended to build a dragon, but it looked more like a snake. Here now you can see me building an outline for the snake. It's pretty huge, as you can see, and it also took me a very long time to get shape right and also this video done. So I would appreciate if you consider subscribing and like this video if you haven't already. Now enjoy the time lapse of me building the outline for this creature. I defeated another river and made another beacon, so I can mine in the end the endstone quicker to get a hole in the ground. As you can see now in the time lapse, I need this hole because I want to build a concrete converter in there that produces 72,000 concrete per hour, and the design I will leave a link down in the description. Now I'm digging a hole, as you can see, with a beacon, and I need this concrete converter because the snake or the dragon will consist mostly of blue concrete, lime concrete and light blue concrete, and also purple concrete. But you will see that in a few minutes. So enjoy this time lapse of me digging the hole and building the actual concrete converter. Now that's that done, let's get some blue concrete to get started on the build project. I used lime and light blue concrete for the belly of the snake and also some patches of emeralds in there because it's built around my raid farm. For the back I decided on blue concrete because it is a nice contrast to the green and light blue. So I started off by building the tail of the creature, as you can see here now in the time lapse, and then I moved on to the actual body. also spawn-proofed this whole thing with glass so that no other raid monsters will spawn there, and built the head and tongues and some holes for their eyes that will come in later. I got a trident and went to enchant it with Riptide, Unbreaking, Mending and Painting because I wanted to create an ocean monument to get some sea lanterns for the eyes of the creature. So I went into the ocean monument and killed the 3 elder guardians and found also some exactly 2 sponge rooms, and then I mined all the sea lanterns I could ever find in this whole ocean. You will see that in a time lapse in a few seconds. After I got all the sea lanterns for the ocean, I finished up the eyes and went on to building like spikes on the back of the creature, as you can see now in a time lapse. But as I was building, I didn't pay much attention and fell down and achieved the post-mortem goal on day. Wait for it. What day was it? Yes, it was 286. And then I moved on building the rest of the spikes on the back of a creature, whatever you call it. Yeah. I had to destroy those 9 blocks you will now see destroy, because the raid wouldn't spawn, because there was no air of the spawn area, and so I destroyed those 9 blocks to get this farm ready and running again. I hope you guys like this video. I really put a lot of effort in those videos. Please make sure to be subscribed and like this video, and I will also see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 9th episode of Hardcore Season 3. In the last episode we built this sea snake or sea dragon, whatever you call it, to cover up my stacking raid farm, and in today's project we are going to get started on my mega project, and also we will build a gold block to cover up my gold farm. So let's jump straight into today's episode by gathering some sand with my sand duper and placing it down at the location I want to build my mega base. We will make a perimeter for this with a world eater, so these are just the walls for the trenches we are going to make, and in today's episode we are going to make the first trench of the 4, and yeah, you can see me now placing all the sand to get the borders of the trenches. Also had to remove a lot of the icebergs that were in this region, because I was so clever and wanted to build my mega base in half an frozen ocean. So yeah, this was pretty cool actually. I got some ice out of it. And here I want to thank you all for the great support on the last video. It reached 90 views and it even got a comment and 5 likes. And just amazing that you will support me, but also only a very small percentage of you guys who are watching right now is subscribed. So please consider subscribing and like this video. This would be great. The This landmass was also in my way, so I destroyed it completely. I also reached day 300 in my hardcore world while building the walls for the trenches, and here you can see me removing all the kelp and seagrass from the ocean. After the walls of the perimeter were done, I went on to gathering some materials for the gold block I have planned to build around my gold farm. This included some yellow concrete and white concrete here on my concrete converter, and also I made some yellow oak wool. As you can see, there are lots of yellow sheep I have bred and sheared. I also needed some old red sand and yellow terracotta, so I got to my mesa and collected some of this stuff too, as you can see now, in a time lapse. Now that I have gathered all the resources necessary for the gold block, I started to build it around my gold farm. As you can see, I use only Limetica in the nether or in the end build my builds, and in the overworld I just plan it when I'm in the world and not beforehand in creative. So this is planned in creative, and I had a schematic and I built it after this schematic in my Minecraft world. So if you're wondering how I built this like this, yeah, it's not my free design, it's in creative. Gold block must be spawn proof so that the gold farm is working, so I spawn proof the inside of the gold block with golden pressure plate, and on top I placed some normal glass to spawn proof the roofing. After the small distraction I started building the sweepers to remove the water from the trenches. You can see here I'm building one of the sweepers to get rid of the water in the first trench I will make today, and yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just some simple redstone, some observers, sticky pistons, and some slime blocks, and then you will see a time lapse how the water is removed with lots and lots of sweepers. So enjoy this time lapse. After removing all the water, I killed 9 rivers to get some nether stars and some beacons to mine faster. I needed those beacons to mine faster the side trenches of the actual trench, because I wanted to have smooth walls, so I let water down at the side, because I will use TNT dupers to blow up the trenches. Also, the video file of the trenches, of the smaller trenches that I dug, corrupted, and yeah, but I will show you in the next video how I dig the small trenches. And in today's video you're getting the big trenches. to another ocean monument and collected some more sponges because I needed those to drain the water that appears when you are blowing the trench up. So yeah, I found 2 sponge rooms in another ocean monument. Now let's build the TNT Dupas flying machines and blow this whole trench to smithereens, down to bedrock. After the TNT flying machines reached a certain Y level where they couldn't blow up stuff anymore, I built some more flying machines further down and continued blowing up the trench. I reached day 400 somewhere when I dug this trench. I don't know when, but I reached day 400. Yeah. Removed the water and mined the remaining deep slate that the TNT tubers couldn't blow up. And also, when you're working with TNT tubers and flying machines, it's always there the incidents. I popped another totem, and straight after that, I nearly died again. Just watch what I'm doing. I did the same mistake again, and with my trident. You see what I did. So now after this incidents and this struggle to dig this trench, I would appreciate that you all should subscribe and like this video, and I will of course see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys, and welcome back. of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3, Episode 10. In today's episode, we are responding to the Ender Dragon, as you can see right now. Jumping straight into the episode. And I'm a little bit sick. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, it's because I'm sick. You see me here destroying all the crystals and taking down the Ender Dragon. This is to get a new end gate to find some shulker shells to get some more storage, because we will dig the second trench today. And we will also build something on the ground. Now that we defeated the second Ender Dragon, you will see a montage of me killing shulkers to get some shulker shells for some shulker boxes. Now that we have all the shulker shells needed for all the shulker boxes I need, let's enchant some fresh diamond pickaxes to mine a lot quicker in the trench. This will max all the pickaxes to efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and mending, and some have fortune or silk touch on them. I also enchanted my trident I found last episode when I was not recording. Now let's put mending on all the pickaxes and the trident. Let's go. Now that that's done, you can see me draining all the water from the second trench as I did in the first trench in the last episode. We will use a flying machine to drain the water. As promised in the last episode, I will show you now how I dig the smaller side trenches for the water to flow down, because you saw the big ones in the last. So here are the small trenches, and for the big trenches I will just clap and they will be done. Now that the big trenches are also done and the water is flowing down, I mined all the materials and collected them. I found those trenches. Now let's collect some more materials in nether, some black stone and some quartz for the pedestal we built in today's episode for the gold block to stand on something so it doesn't just flow in the air. And now you can see a montage of me mining a ton of quartz. I also needed some magma blocks, so I mined them too in the nether. I also collected some shrooms, so I got to a warm forest and mined some of that too, as you can see here now in a little time lapse. Now that we collected all the materials necessary to build this thing, let's just build it on the nether roof under the gold block. As you can see now here in a time lapse, I decided to use a gradient from a black stone to deep slate and then to some lighter stones. In the middle I made a lava crack that's supposed to be from a dragon I will build in the future in this world. And also I needed to spawn proof this whole thing, because the gold from above wouldn't work if I wouldn't spawn proof it. So I spawn proof the inside with gold pressure plates and the outside just with normal glass, so you can't see it and the build stays beautiful. Now that the building part is done, let's blow this whole second trench again to smithereens with some flying TNT tubers. And also, if you watched so far this video, please consider subscribing and like this video. Maybe we can get to 100 subscribers at the end of the year. That would be great. that we have demolished completely the second trench, I would appreciate you all to like and subscribe. And I will of course see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back to the 11th episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. In the last 2 episodes we built this pedestal with a huge gold block on top to hide my gold farm in it. In today's episode we are completing the last 2 trenches of the mega project I have planned so that we can build the World Eater, but that is not in today's video. This will be in the next video or the video after, I don't know. But in this video we'll dig the last 2 trenches and we'll build some wings for the dragon slash a sea snake so that it is more like a sea dragon and not a snake. So let's jump straight into the video by digging the first 3 white, we are not digging it, we're just removing the water of the first and the second trench. Yeah, that's right. You can see this now in our time lapse. Enjoy it. That I have removed all the water from both trenches, let's get working on those wings I mentioned at the start of the episode. I built a frame for the wings with the snow blocks. This is what the snow blocks I used for. I just built frames with them to see if the shapes fits and you can easily remove them. Yeah. And as you can see here in a time lapse, I am building the shape for the 2 wings, and I really struggled with the design. You can see that in the video, in the time lapse too. And the materials I will be using to build the actual wings then is purple concrete, amethyst, and purple stained glass, exactly. Yeah, and you will see that in the time lapse also how I'm doing that. And of course at the end I will spawn proof it again so that the raid farm inside this thing still works. And here you can see me using the amethyst and now the purple concrete to make the arms of the wings, and the purple stained glass is for the inside of the wings, as you can see right now. I was building those rings, I reached day 500. You can see now the sun is just rising above the sea, and I'm excited for the 500 days, the halfway through the 1000 days. And come on, some minutes or seconds, and then there's day 500, and come on, sun, rise. Let's go, day 500. Let's go. Oh my god, this is a huge milestone in this hardcore world. Yeah, now let's continue with this video by digging the first trench. Yippee! And now you see me digging the first trench in a time lapse. I will only show the first trench because I think it's really boring to watch time lapse. I will put some epic music above this time lapse, of course. Yeah, I set up 3 beacons to mine faster, and yeah, it was just a pain because I wanted to collect all the materials of this trench, and yeah. You just will watch the time lapse and I get to suffer 8 hours of digging. Yeah, that's fun. Now that the first trench is done, let's continue with the second trench. And what would this video be without a totem to be popped? This is the third one in this hardcore world. But let's continue with the second trench. I make a cool transition, like I swoop down and then whoa, it's all done. Yippee. Yippee, again, 8 hours of my life gone. And while I was digging this trench, we reached day 600 and I was excited about it. Yeah! 600, yeah, epic! So, we dug those giant holes, and in this episode we dug this too. And you probably wondered where I put all the materials I mined from those trenches. And I can say this is all of the materials. Nearly all of these double chests are full to the brim, except for this one, this one, this one, and that is the last one. All the others are full to the brim. Look what I have here. A bunch of building materials you could ever dream of. And you're probably wondering, how many diamonds have you found? And I can say, I found a lot of diamonds too. This is all the diamonds I have right now in my Minecraft hardcore. I didn't fortune it because I want to build with maybe the ore, and also I got those are very rare, and those are all my diamonds I found. Some I mined by accident, you can see here, and here also is the deep slate coal ore I found in the entire area. 25 deep slate coal ore. Yeah, and yeah, now you know how many items and resources I got from those pits. And now that we are finally done with all the trench digging and everything, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please just leave a like, subscribe, it would be awesome. Maybe we could reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And also the videos are getting more and more grindy, so it takes longer, and this is why this video is so late. The last video was like a month ago or something, and no, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month, I don't know. Yeah, the videos just will get longer and longer, and I think the next video will come out I think also in a month, and yeah, not this month. Goodbye guys, and welcome back to the 12th episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. And the last few episodes we dug those trenches you see me walking through right now in this time lapse. And in today's video we are gonna be building the World Eater to destroy the rest of the chunks. So without further ado, let's start this video by gathering up some materials we need. We need a ton of slime blocks, so I AFK'd like 8 hours at my slime farm to get enough slime blocks, as you can see here now in a very fast time lapse. So now that we have all the slime blocks needed for this World Eater, let's continue gathering more materials like some quartz and some wood for pistons and sticky pistons. For the pistons I also needed redstone, and I also needed redstone blocks that I gathered at my raid farm. And yeah, now let's continue gathering more materials like some terracotta, some white terracotta that I will put in my furnaces to get white glazed terracotta. This is an block that can't be moved by pistons, so it's really important to get those. I also need to gather up some coral fans for the TNT dupers, because they only dupe TNT with coral fans, and I also had to dry them out, as you can see, and now I place them all down and then mine them again to get the dead coral fans. I also needed a ton of pumpkins, so as you can see right now I'm farming pumpkins, and it's looking like I'm doing a game in a game. Yeah, that's funny. And to that point I didn't even notice what the pumpkin were for. Here you can see I've gathered all the materials I need to build this World Eater. So now without further ado, jump straight into a time lapse of me building this entire thing. And later I noticed the pumpkins were just temporary blocks and I had to remove them all. What a waste of time. Today's build project, I thought I would take some inspiration of the Nuremberg castle. So I went there at 5 in the morning and it was raining and yeah, it was really shitty. But you can see now how I got there. I grabbed my helmet, grabbed my jacket, go into my shoes and go bye-bye there and take some pictures of Nuremberg Castle to rebuild it then later. So now that we have arrived at the castle, let's have a look at it so we can rebuild it in Minecraft. But look at this view from up here, you can see the whole Nuremberg, but it's really foggy because there was really rainy, the weather wasn't that good, so I arrived. Yeah. Also here in this castle wall you can see the riders' hoof prints of Apolline of Geilingen, and yeah, there are two, but I don't know which ones are the real one. You guys saw. So I had some more looks around the castle to get a good idea of what the castle looks like, so I can rebuild it. And after that I went home again to build it finally in Minecraft. So now that we have arrived home, I can build the castle with those pictures I took. You can see them right now flashing above the screen. So let's go to my laptop and go into Minecraft again and start building here at those nether portals. I want to build this castle. It's a really good location, and yeah, this is the highest point of my city. As you know, I want to transform a city, but now let's make an outline with the snow blocks to see how the castle will look like. And now you can see a time lapse of me building the outline of the castle. I had some difficulties with the outline, as you might see in the time lapse. Sometimes the towers I made were really difficult to make, like the pentagonal tower. Yeah. So now that the outline of the castle is done, I needed some materials, like some bricks for the roof of the castle. I traded with villagers at my iron farm, and I also made some spruce wood and also some mud that I will turn later into bricks. I had some difficulties getting those and decided to build a easy crop farm in the end to get all the wood necessary to transform the mud into packed mud. I also gathered up some more white terracotta because I wanted to build it with it, and also some red terracotta. And you can see that now, and here is how much I got. be enough. So now let's start building with the most significant tower of the Nuremberg Castle, the Zinwell Tower. It is the only round tower in Nuremberg. All the others were surrounded by round things later. They were squares first and then were circular. So the Zinwell Tower is the first round tower ever in Nuremberg. And also I built the Pentagonal Tower, but here it's in the main castle and there was not in the main castle. And yeah, now enjoy this time lapse of me building the entire castle. For the block palette I chose polished granite and granite for the bottom part of the buildings, and mud bricks for the top part, and also for the half timbered houses I chose to make terracotta and some wood, as you see. And for the roof I made a brick roof. I got a zombie head while it was thunderstorming through a charged creeper. Let's go. To finish the castle off, I built the bower and the palace of the castle, as you can see here now in a time lapse. At current state, the castle is still floating and we don't want this. So let's build a castle mountain. For this I wanted to go with the original castle mountain, which is made out of sandstone, and so I used some red sandstone to build the castle mountain in the end. It was really fun to build this castle mountain. Also, the entire interior of the castle, I will not show this in this video because it was very boring and I didn't know how to cut it in a normal time lapse or something in an edit, but I popped my 4th totem again because I wasn't paying attention, and flying in 5th perspective into 2 creepers is yeah. But I will get my revenge on creepers eventually. So last but not least, let's build the deep well of the castle, which is really deep. It goes down to bedrock in my case. And yeah, there's one very interesting thing happened. I found another enchanted golden apple in the spider dungeon. This is the 2nd spider dungeon, and I find another enchanted golden apple. Yeah. So now that is over, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, make sure to be subscribed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye. So now guys that we have finished the entire castle, even with the deep well, well, I give you a little tour of it with all the interior we have done. Yes. So let's go. You go this way around the castle mountain, and then you have this little, oh, there's a block missing. Wait, didn't Enderman stole it? I bet so. Okay, however, you will go up this little path here, thanks Llama, and then you go this path, and here's the first gate of the castle. You go through it, and there are paths everywhere. We will first have a look in this tower. This is the Pentagonal Tower, as I mentioned beforehand. It's very significant for Nuremberg. Yeah, so we have this tower here, then we have here an entry to the castle gate, to the first gate, so you can look and spot enemies or whatever. Exactly. And then we have some stairs leading up this tower. It was really hard to do this pentagonal tower. Pentagonal and Minecraft is a little difficult. Yeah, you go up and you can have a look around and you can spot your enemies from really far away. Yeah, this is that tower done. So let's move down. We have here the deep well, as you saw in the timelines. I dug this down to bedrock and filled it with lava, and you can put some water up this. It's not exactly like in Nuremberg Castle. In Nuremberg Castle is a little like a house, but here it's just a well, not a castle. And well, here we have some living room, like some seats to work, table, bath, and there you can take some naps or sleep in it. Here we have a like clothes area where you can put your clothes away. That's that house done. Let's move on to this one. Yeah, it's in the now times it's a bakery and a cafe, and so I made it a cafe too and a bakery. You get cakes here and you can look through those things. And yeah, here you have a storage with barrels and wheat and everything, and also another living room with some more beds and also another storage. And here we are actually in the Sipwell Tower of the Nuremberg Castle, which is also really significant for the Nuremberg Castle. So let's go upstairs. And at the top you have a great view above the castle, and also you can spot your enemies again. And also the copper I used has oxidized quite a lot. That is fantastic, because in the Nuremberg Castle, as you saw in the pictures, it is actually green, so it's already fully oxidized. I hope it oxidized in the next time. So let's go back this table and go upstairs, where you have another living room, and there is the wall. You can have a look outside, and I don't know what those zombie noises are. It's just annoying. Well, we will not. So, whoops. And here's also a castle wall. You can go through it, and then we have another storage with barrels and wheat, and yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay, we will have to. Okay, bro. Then we have another living room here. Yeah, higher. I will go up in a moment. Here we have another gate of the castle. As you can see, you can spot everything here. And yeah, here's another castle wall where you can spot your enemies. And I spot this enemy as my enemy. Yes, you can have a look around here. So let's go to this tower. Let's go upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs. It's really difficult to jump up. And yeah, the view is not really that great. Well, you go up, and I already fell. It is nice now. Well, you can see it. It's just a tower. You can have a look. Or we can have a look on this. Bro, well, now, okay, this is the tower I showed you from the inside, and yeah, you can have a look out of there. Exactly. Here we have the small double chapel. Sorry for my English. Okay, the enderman is burning away. But here is where the poor guys will sit and listen to what the man says, the priest says, through this hole. And yeah, here we can go into the hidden tomb of the chapel. And here we can go in the upstairs part where the priest will stand and predict something or read from the Bible, and those down there can listen, and here will sit the royal family and listen to him. Exactly. And when we go up the hidden tomb, we are ending up with a great view of the castle, and also you can spot your enemies again. Oh, great view. And also we have 3 beds here. I don't know if this really exists in the real Nuremberg castle, but well, there's a chapel, you need a tower, you need bells. So we have bells here. Oh, let's go down again and show you the rest of the castle. Down. As I mentioned earlier, this is the second gate. We have 2, one there, and if we go through here, we have this place, whatever, and this is the palace where the king has its discussions, looks over his entire kingdom, and also sometimes have a party in there or something. And there he has his armor stands with his glorious treasures like those armor sets with diamond armor on it. Yeah. If we go upstairs, we have the kitchen with a barrel. It's like a wine barrel or something like that. And well, here you have a great table to eat and drink and also party. Yeah. And if you go another upstairs, we have some more storage to stuff hay and some more wine, maybe. I don't know. So now that we have the palace done, let's move on to the bower. The bower is only for 3 men, but yeah, we have the bower here. Here lives our loyal librarian, and here you can see the women can hang their clothes and store them wherever they like to. We have this great red carpet and all is smooth and quartz. And yeah, I tried to do a mirror design with this banner here. Yeah. Here we have some baths. We have a hot tub with my axolotl chilling in there. And a shower. Yeah, really nice things. And upstairs we have the beds. One is a canopy bed, and the other one is just a normal bed where the women can sleep in, and my librarian is using these beds in here to sleep in them. That's fun. And upstairs here, this ladder, we have another storage for hay, barrels, whatever, and you can have a look at the sunshine going down out of this window. So I think this was a very long tour. I think I will cut it really short, so I'll cut those M's out and something like that. Okay, and yeah, this was a tour of the Nuremberg Castle, and this project took me nearly, I think, 100 days, and also, because I don't sleep in this world, 33 hours or more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 13th episode of Hardcore Season 3. This video will be a lot shorter because there are a lot of things that went wrong in this video. I will explain them later, and we dug those trenches in the last few episodes and also built the World Eater in the last episode. And today's episode, it is the day we will run the World Eater to destroy the world and to build our mega base in a later episode in it. So let's jump straight into the video by removing the scaffolding that I left there in the middle to mark the center, and also get the coordinates of the corners of the ocean monument, because I need them to build a guardian farm later in this world in a future video. Yeah, so let's get those coordinates down from one side of the ocean monument and also the other side. Sadly, the entire replay footage of me digging this hole corrupted, so I can only show you some pictures like the before and after and some screenshots I took by mistake while I was digging the hole. So here you can see before it was done and now you can see after like 5 hours. And those pictures are after those 5 hours I showed you now. Now there's another 2 or 3 hours gone from the clock and a lot more has happened. Now I will show you the screenshots I made by mistake so you can see a little bit how it looked like doing the World Eater and like the World Eater working and stuff like that. The only time lapse that didn't corrupt was this time lapse of the end of the World Eater where it blew itself up, so I let it blow itself up, and I removed all the lava, as you can see here, with one bucket from this giant hole. Yeah, and that was all the replay footage I could save of this project. While the World Eater was running in Deep Slate area, I flew down to collect all the diamonds and got nearly a sugar box full of diamond ore. And also I mined the whole obsidian, got like 8 or 7 stacks and a bit, yeah, really sad that the replay crashed, so I'm really sorry. After this really boring start to this video, why not have a bit of fun and make some carves and trees? So I deforested a whole area in front of my castle and built some custom trees to make the area more lived in and feel more atmospheric and stuff like that. This was really nice. So now we have done those 2 trees here in the front of the castle and also 3 trees inside the castle. I really like those edges that will bring more atmosphere to this area and also to the castle, so it doesn't look that barren and lonely. It's more like lived in and nature is also here. Yeah, I really like those. I think I could have done better with a big tree here, but I'm not that good at building custom trees, so it's my best I can do. But yeah, but I really like them, so. But for this episode that was already enough, I think. We reached 800 days in this episode and the giant hole, and it was a lot of progress we've done in today's video, and just a small side project with those trees to add just a lot more to this area. And yeah, hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, then please make sure to be subscribed and leave a like, comment, and I will see you around next time when we are getting our revenge on the creepers. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back to the 14th episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. In today's video we are getting our revenge on the pesky creepers, and for that we need some resources. So I deforested a whole forest for some wood, and here you can see me building a sea pickle farm, because we also need the dead for the creeper farm. And also I needed a ton of obsidian, so I killed the ender dragon 90 more times, and also got some various achievements like is it a balloon, look at the ghast with spyglass, and is it a plane, look at the ender dragon through a spyglass. Yeah, so I killed the 90 more ender dragons, as you can see here now in the montage. After all the 19 ender dragons were slain, I got to mine some of the obsidian pillars and did not fall into the void as last time as I did that. The obsidian is for the portals I will build to get the creepers into the nether so that they can die in the nether. Now you can see me building here the big spanning platform on which the creepers will later spawn, and yeah, it was really tough. It took me a lot of hours to get everything right. I followed a tutorial that I will link, of course, down in the video. And now enjoy the rest of the time lapse of me building this immense creeper farm. After the collection system for the creeper farm in the nether was being built, I built another tower at my village transformation project. This is the start of the Great Wall that will be around the village. And for the materials I used stone bricks, and cobblestone, with some stone brick walls, and yeah. So now that is done, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to be subscribed, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back to the 15th episode of Minecraft Hardcore Season 3. The last episode we built this tower for the wall of our city and also a massive creeper farm which produces over 100,000 gunpowder per hour, which we will see right now in a few seconds, also shown in a cinematic. And in today's video we're going to build a shulker farm, but we will not put the shulker in yet. I will wait for the 1.21 to update, so I can get the shulker in more easily. And yeah, we're also gonna build a farmhouse next to our barn that we built in the 5th episode, I think. Yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into building the shulker farm. I will leave a link, of course, down in the description. I built it above the creeper farm. So yeah, this is also where my mega base is, so I have all the farms right there, as you can see here in the timelapse. Now let's gather some wood, because we also need tons of this for our farmhouse. The farmhouse is made of basic materials like wood and cobblestone, so yeah, I will not go into further detail. Enjoy the time lapse. So now that I'm done with the pathway leading from the barn to the farmhouse, I will give you a little tour. Well, we have the path. As you saw me build it in the time lapse, I use some red sandstone because it's still on the castle mountain. And yeah, I will show you around. I added a few vines and some bushes, because there was a bush in the way, and then now there is this vine or bush again. Yeah, and now I will show you inside of this farmhouse. We used cobblestone, spruce wood and some lanterns and some wool at the top to make this whole thing. It was really simple. It was a remake of my old survival base. I showed you a picture of that earlier. Yeah. And well, here we have a big room with some plants and storage, just like my old survival house. And here we have the bedroom, and I don't know, this villager is creepy. I brought him here. Why didn't he close the door? I don't know. Well, we have here the bedroom, also with some storage and some plants. And this villager, I brought him here because he can't get out of this house because he's stuck on the trapdoors. Not trapdoors, carpet. Here we have a living room with a fireplace I added and a chimney. Yeah. Here we have the bathroom with a simple bath and somewhere to wash your hands. They are dirty and I don't know what this guy is up to. Bro. Okay. Well, he's just creeping around the house. And upstairs we have Let Me Eat. Here we have the attic. upstairs. Yeah, with 2 small windows, and also here you can see the chimney, and with some lanterns. Yeah, pretty simple. And let's go down. Where's this creepy dude at? Oh, he's in the bath. I don't want to disturb you. Okay, let's go down. Let's close the doors. When we go down there, we have like a little cellar, but I didn't decorate it as too much. So yeah, we have just this room with dirt and stone. Yeah, we don't look at that. Maybe in the next episode I will have a look at the attic and the cellar. So yeah, that was it for this episode, guys. I hope you liked it. Please make sure to be subscribed, and I will see you all in the next one, where we hopefully build a guardian farm. Goodbye. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 17th episode of Minecraft Hardcore. In the last episode, he built this awesome looking farmhouse next to my barn. And in today's video we are going to do multiple tasks, such as staying at my raid farm to AFK for some more emeralds, because it's a little bit broken in the newer versions. I will update into 1.21. Yeah, and here you can see me slapping the raid farm down for like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, we will build an omniscience bottle farm. In today's video, it's inspired by other designs, but mainly it's my own design, but I leave the designs that inspired me down in the video description. So yeah. Before I updated to 1.21, I deleted some of the old chunks that I don't need in my world. So you can see here now I am in MCA selector, deleting all the chunks as I don't need it. You can see in the right corner I accidentally deleted the chunks of my gold farm too, but I will notice that later in this episode. Now let's begin cleaning up an area for the raid farm. This is around the pillager outpost I used to get red omen for my raid farm, and now I need a red omen farm. And yeah, you see me I place a lot of dirt and destroy a lot of blocks. It was really tedious. It was like 6 hours or more. As this farm has a never-based killing system, I got to the end and mined some obsidian for the portals that I am designing right now, and I figured out the right position so that pillagers walk through and get attracted to the iron golem in the middle here. I found something crazy in my hardcore world. We're building here this farm. Right there, in a few moments, will spawn a full diamond skeleton. I only had that once on the server. That's ridiculously rare. That's so rare. Here we are in the replay, but holy cow! Let's unpause the replay and let's watch. There it is. Do you see it up here? It spawned right here, and I think in a few seconds I will notice it. Just a few. There I am working on this farm. In a bit. Not now, but in a bit. Let's see. When I notice it. It stands right here. This entire time. It got enchanted. Breastplate. Charged chestplate, yeah. No. I saw it. It's charging for me. And like, what the hell? A full diamond skeleton. Oh my god, that's so rare. I need to capture it. Otherwise, like, get it into the boat. I tried one time. And it wouldn't go into it, so I broke the boat. And second time, it wouldn't go. But no. Third time's the charm, always. And I got it in the boat. That is crazy, ridiculously rare. I also built a roof on top of it so that it doesn't burn in the sunlight. That's crazy, just crazy. That's ridiculously rare. Ridiculous. And that's the moment where I noticed I have deleted the charms of my gold farm. I went through it, never got it. So I had to repair my tools at my raid farm, which was slightly broken due to this update, but it still worked a little bit. And yeah, I repaired all my tools. Next video we're going to repair this mess of a gold farm there. the last video we also built a shulker farm, but I didn't get the shulker because I knew in this update it would be a lot easier to get the shulker. So I got to the end and got myself a shulker as you see right now. He's sitting in the boat with me. It was really hard to get him over in the overworld, but slightly better because of leashes and boats now going on leashes. Yeah, but I tried 5 times with the shulker until I got him. Because the first one, I killed the first one because I was stupid. The second one was killed by an iron golem. The third one was also killed by an iron golem. The fourth did go in, but the farm needed one more. So the fifth finally started the shulker farm. For today's building, I just built a pathway going down from the barn to the bridge and to the harbor because I didn't want to do very much else. Also, I looted a dry chamber, but didn't got anything special, just an enchanted golden apple, but sadly no heavy core. But because of this dry chamber, I made my first armor trims and trimmed my armor with, I don't know what the armor trim is called. Was it flow or I just used armor trim on my armor and made it red. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Hello guys, and welcome back to the real 17th episode. In the last episode we built this awesome raid farm you see right now. Today's episode we're going to build a simple bee farm, and as a building we are going to build a cathedral or a church, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. And now we're waxing some really satisfying copper for you to watch now. Well, I'm really as stupid and could just craft this, and yeah, that's We are also fixing our gold farm, which we broke in the last episode because of deleting the chunk. And we also need those copper bulbs to brighten up the creeper farm so that it has an on and off switch, which you will see in a short while in the times. And as you can see, the gold farm is working again like a charm. After placing all those redstone and all those copper bulbs to make the on and off switch for the creeper farm, I thought I'd trim my armor a little bit better because I didn't like the trim, so I used a diamond trim with the flow armor trim. That looks pretty sick. Now on today's building, I wanted to build a cathedral or church, whatever you like to call it, and I made a basic outline and struggled really, as you can see in the timelapse, but then I just used a gradient of tough blocks to, it goes from tough to polished tough to tough bricks, the palette, and it turns out pretty sick, I must say, but just watch. For the roof, I got some ideas by a friend of mine, and I gathered up some oxidized copper blocks in a toy chamber that I looted last episode, and also I found some prismarine bricks in an ocean monument. This you can now see in a time lapse, so enjoy it. After destroying half the ocean monument and the trials chamber, I started on building the roof, and it turned out looking real good. So my friend was right. I continued building up the cathedral church with 2 towers and a middle section I don't know what to call these things. I'm not really good at architecture, but I can build it, but not tell you what it is. But I do know what I am building here. It's a rosette, and yeah, it looks pretty damn. And what I'm building right now are the support pillars for the church, so it looks more realistic. I struggled a lot with the designs to make them look like they are curved and stuff like that. But yeah, enjoy the time lapse. To connect the church with everything else, I built some pathways around the church. Now onto the interior. For the floor I used a basic wooden floor, and I did also make some support pillars and introduce some benches and stuff like that in the podium where the priest reads the Bible and stuff like that in front, and also in the towers, and built some staircases. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse of me building the interior, and then I'm going to build some very colorful windows for the windows. I introduced a zombie villager into the church, and then there was it. I survived 1000 days in this hardcore Minecraft world. Here you can see now a cinematic of all the things we have built so far. Enjoy. after this journey of greatness, I would appreciate if you all considered liking this video and leaving a subscription. Bye for now. After that, the whole 1000 days flashed before my eyes.